I was watching an ad just this morning that was actually shot in 4:3, which is unusual these days. It's usually 16:9, given we all have widescreen TVs. And the only reason this caught my eye is because it was very cinematically well framed. Like I was like, it actually stopped me. I completely ignored whatever the ad was about, and was just stunned at like the composition of every shot in the ad. Kind of reminded me of Kubrick's work, because I think The Shining and Eyes Wide Shut in particular was shot at least, whether it was 4:3 or I think it was one. I can't remember what the aspect ratio was. Close to that sort of squarish frame that isn't typically used for cinematic presentations. Kubrick was a master, and a lot of the shots in Eyes Wide Shut are just it's worth watching that film just for the imagery, because it's just so well composed for that type of odd frame. But just thought I'd mention that because it was interesting that I don't know, like I guess there was a wannabe Kubrick cinematographer on that ad, which is unusual for an ad in general, really.
Well, it's interesting. I wonder what the thinking was. I mean, 4:3 obviously works very well on a phone. So if it's posted on the socials, I'm not sure you'll get the composition because of the small representation. But it means it's a dual use ad. And obviously somebody who's been to film school and studied Kubrick has shot it. So what's not to love about that? And the fact that it would work on a large screen and a small screen equally is probably pretty good as well. So interesting. I'm sure if you Google it, there'll be a whole backstory to that ad, though, that you can interact with and buy more of the product advertised.
Yeah, absolutely.